Americans are funny people. I think they're willing to just go with the crazy and see what happens.
The United States 2024 presidential elections are just around the corner. And despite his ongoing legal battles, Donald Trump is again running for president.
Some people were very happy when you said you like President Trump. Do you think he is a good president?
Well, he is a player. It represented overcoming fear. History actually repeats itself.
Fellow Americans, to welcome you all, the 45th President of the United States, whose only desire was to make America great again, Donald J. Trump.
As expected, everyone is curious about which celebrities are throwing their support behind him. We've compiled a list of celebrities backing Trump for another term in office. And you won't believe who's taking the #1 spot. Keep watching, because what you're about to discover will blow your mind. Number 15, Lil Pump. First on the list is Lil Pump. Yes, you heard that right. Lil Pump, whose real name is Gazi Garcia, recently endorsed Donald Trump for the 2024 presidential election. The rapper, known for his hit song Gucci Gang, claimed that Trump's policies were better for the financial interests of wealthy individuals like himself. This endorsement did not surprise many people, mainly since Lil Pump also supported Donald Trump back in 2020. Back then, Lil Pump even appeared at one of Trump's rallies. Lil Pump's endorsement seemed to be based on Trump's economic policies, particularly tax cuts. Many people think Lil Pump is only supporting Trump to get attention. They believe he doesn't care about politics, but others say everyone should be allowed to have their own political opinions, including celebrities like Lil Pump. Lil Pump's support for Trump has caused a lot of talk on the internet. Some fans are upset and feel let down because they don't like Trump. Others think it's okay for Lil Pump to say what he believes, even if they disagree. What other celebrities are rallying behind Trump for the upcoming elections? Don't take your eyes off your screen, because what you're about to see will shock you. Number 14, Ye. Even though Trump described him as a seriously troubled man back in 2022, it's very likely that Kanye West, who's now known as Ye, will still support the presidential candidate in the 2024 elections. Ye's support for Trump has always been surprising to many people, especially since both men don't seem to be particularly fond of each other. In 2016, when Trump was running for president, Ye wore a red hat that said, "Make America Great Again." This is a slogan used by Trump and his supporters. Ye has met with Trump several times, and during those times, they talked about many things, including how to help people in big cities and make changes in the American prison system. Some people, mostly Trump supporters, like that Ye and Trump are working together, but not everyone is happy about this potential endorsement. Some people feel Ye is making a wrong choice. They worry that Trump might not be the best person to be president again. But if there's one thing Ye's known for, it's for making bold choices, and rooting for Trump is certainly one of them. Number 13, James Woods.
Back in the 30s, when we had the first breakthrough in terms of what and for having union movement be able to move.
Another celeb who's backing Trump in the 2024 elections is James Woods. Even though he initially supported Carly Fiorina during the 2016 Republican presidential race, James Woods now strongly supports Trump. In 2017, Woods praised Trump on X, formerly known as Twitter, calling him a man ready to work without pay to improve his beloved country. Woods is well known for his strong opinions and active presence on social media, especially on X. He usually shares his political views and has been a vocal supporter of Trump for many years. Woods believes Trump is the best choice for America. He thinks Trump can fix the country's problems and make it stronger. Woods is also known to praise Trump for his policies and leadership style. He likes how Trump handles the economy, immigration, and foreign relations. Woods criticizes the current administration and believes that Trump is the only one who can bring positive changes. He feels that America will be safer and more prosperous under Trump's leadership. Number 12, Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent is a famous rock musician and outspoken political activist. Recently, he endorsed Donald Trump for the 2024 presidential election. Nugent has been a supporter of Trump for many years. He believes Trump is the best person to lead the country. Nugent thinks Trump can make America strong and great again. Nugent believes Trump will bring back jobs, protect people's rights, and keep the country safe. He likes Trump's ideas and how he wants to run the country. Many people who are big fans of Ted Nugent also support Trump. They share similar views about how the government should be run. Nugent can often be seen on social media criticizing other politicians who strongly disagree with Trump and his views. He believes they're not doing enough to protect American values and freedoms. Nugent's endorsement of Trump for 2024 is part of his ongoing support for conservative values. He believes in the Second Amendment, which gives people the right to own guns. Nugent thinks Trump will protect this right and other freedoms that Americans have. He's confident that Trump will win the 2024 election and bring positive changes to the country. Number 11. Scott Baio. Known for his role as Chachi in the television show Happy Days, the chances of Scott Baio voting for Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential election are incredibly high. Baio has been an active supporter of Trump for several years. Baio's support for Trump dates back to the 2016 election, when he was one of the few celebrities to support Trump openly. He even spoke at the Republican National Convention that year and was in a video promoting Trump's campaign for 2020. His continued support in 2024 is consistent with his previous endorsements. Baio believes in Trump's policies and leadership style, which he feels are best for the country. He's often praised Trump for his straightforward approach and business acumen. In announcing his endorsement for 2024, Baio has used social media platforms to express his support. He often shares posts showing what he views as Trump's accomplishments during his previous term in office. These include economic growth, tax reforms, and a strong stance on immigration. Baio believes that Trump's policies have positively impacted the country and that his leadership is needed again to address current challenges. Baio's endorsement has garnered mixed reactions. Supporters of Trump appreciate Baio's continued loyalty and view his endorsement as a positive reinforcement of their political beliefs. On the other hand, critics argue that Baio's support is misguided and that Trump's policies do not benefit the country. This divide is an obvious reflection of the general polarization in American politics. Number 10. Kid Rock. Robert James Ritchie, popularly known as Kid Rock, is a famous musician widely known for blending rock, hip-hop, and country music. Kid Rock has performed at Trump rallies, appeared with Trump at events, and even visited the White House during Trump's presidency. Unsurprisingly, Kid Rock believes that Trump is the best candidate to lead the country after the 2024 elections. He often praises Trump's governance approach, mainly focusing on America First policies, economic growth, and a strong stance on immigration. Kid Rock's support for Trump goes beyond just public statements. Kid Rock and Trump have been friends for a while now. They've been seen hanging out at UFC fights and playing golf at Trump's place in Florida. Rock even kicked off his Bad Reputation tour in 2022 with a special video from Trump, where Trump called him one of the best entertainers ever. To show support for Trump and his political career, Kid Rock uses his platform to encourage his fans to vote for Trump. He speaks at events, wears Trump merchandise, and shares his political opinions on social media. Kid Rock's fans, who often share his political views, appreciate his candidness and straightforward approach to politics. Many people see Kid Rock's endorsement as a big deal because he has a large following. His influence can sway public opinion, especially among fans who might be undecided or not heavily involved in politics. By endorsing Trump, Kid Rock is helping to solidify Trump's base and energize supporters. Number 9. Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid has expressed his support for Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential election. The actor, famous for his incredible roles in groundbreaking movies like The Parent Trap and The Day After Tomorrow, has had a long and successful career in Hollywood. But apart from his acting interests, Dennis has also been involved in political discussions in the past. Quaid's endorsement may surprise some people, given the often liberal leanings of many in the entertainment industry. But Quaid has been vocal about his support for certain conservative principles and admired Trump's handling of specific issues during his previous term. Quaid believes that Trump's approach to national security and immigration aligns with what he sees as beneficial for the country. One of the reasons Quaid supports Trump is the former president's stance on deregulation and tax cuts, which Quaid argues helps stimulate economic growth and job creation. Quaid appreciates Trump's efforts to reduce government interference in business and believes that these policies lead to a more robust economy. That's not all. Quaid has also pointed to Trump's foreign policy moves as strong and effective. He credits Trump with negotiating better trade deals and taking a firm stance against opposing countries like China. Quaid feels that Trump's leadership on the global stage has kept the United States safe and respected. Number 8. Kristy Swanson.
I'm proud of our history. I'm proud of my president, Donald J. Trump. And the work he's doing to secure our freedoms and our rights.
After her phenomenal acting performance in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Kristy Swanson has been a household name in the United States. But acting isn't the only thing the actress is interested in. She's one of the celebrities who undoubtedly will give their full support to Donald Trump for the 2024 presidential election. Swanson's endorsement did not surprise many, especially with the current divided political situation in Hollywood. Trump's controversial tenure as president also didn't help matters. Swanson, however, has been outspoken about her support for Trump in the past. She's always expressed her admiration for his policies and leadership style. Just like she's done in the past, Swanson praised Trump's accomplishments during his previous term. She cited his efforts to boost the economy, secure the border, and prioritize American interests. She also mentioned how impressed she was with Trump's commitment to conservative values and his willingness to challenge the status quo in Washington. Although a few of her fans support her political decision, a few detractors have accused Swanson of aligning herself with a divisive and polarizing figure. They question Swanson's qualifications to weigh in on political matters. Some of these detractors have even argued that her status as a Hollywood actress does not lend her credibility on policy issues. Now, despite the backlash, Swanson remains steadfast in supporting the former president. Number 7. Kevin Sorbo.
This guy comes up to me and he says, you know, who would Jesus vote for? And I said, well, I've been lesser two evils. I would go along with Trump. I mean,
a post he made on the social media platform X confirmed that Kevin Sorbo will again support Donald Trump in the upcoming presidential election. As a conservative actor in Hollywood, the Hercules star often found himself at odds with the predominantly liberal-leaning entertainment industry. His support for Trump may come from a desire to see conservative principles championed in the political arena and to counteract what he believes is a liberal bias in Hollywood and the media. Sorbo's endorsement of Trump also carries weight within certain conservative circles. As a well-known figure in the entertainment industry, Sorbo has a platform that allows him to reach a large audience of like-minded individuals. His endorsement of Trump may mobilize conservative voters, particularly those who admire Sorbo and value his opinion. By publicly aligning himself with Trump, Sorbo may encourage other conservative-leaning individuals in the entertainment industry to voice their support for the former president. This could potentially shift the dynamics of political discourse within Hollywood and lead to a huge diversity of perspectives being represented. Number 6. Randy Quaid. In the lead-up to the 2024 presidential elections, Randy Quaid's support for Donald Trump has gained a lot of attention due to his outspokenness and public statements advocating for the former president. The former National Lampoon member and sibling of Dennis Quaid, who also supports Trump, voted for the ex-president in the 2016 and 2020 elections. One of the critical reasons behind Quaid's support for Trump is his belief in the need for a strong leader who puts the interests of the American people first. Quaid has always praised Trump for his tough stance on immigration, especially his efforts to secure the U.S.-Mexico border and enforce immigration laws. He sees Trump as a defender of American values and sovereignty, and he appreciates Trump's efforts to prioritize the interests of American citizens over globalist agendas. Quaid has also praised Trump's economic policies, including tax cuts and deregulation, which he believes have contributed to economic growth and job creation in the United States. Quaid sees Trump as a champion of the working class and small businesses, and he supports Trump's efforts to promote American manufacturing and bring jobs back to the country. Quaid's support for Trump is also influenced by his intense distrust of mainstream media and establishment politicians. Like many Trump supporters, Quaid has criticized what he believes to be biased media coverage and the spread of misinformation about Trump and his administration. He's also used his platform to challenge the narratives presented by mainstream media outlets and to defend Trump against what he sees as unfair attacks. Number 5. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris has been vocal about his admiration for Donald Trump throughout his career. He publicly endorsed Trump in the 2016 and 2020 elections. He's repeatedly said that he believes in Trump's leadership qualities and alignment with conservative values. In the past, Chuck Norris has expressed support for Republican candidates and causes, aligning himself with conservative values and principles. As the 2024 presidential elections are approaching, people are speculating that he'll once again back Trump's presidential aspirations. Norris has praised Trump's stance on various issues, including national security, immigration, and economic policies. He's also appeared alongside Trump at political events and rallies, showing his sustained support for the former president. Norris is known for announcing his belief in Trump's ability to lead the country and his commitment to conservative values. He's also praised Trump's track record during his previous term in office, especially his accomplishments in different aspects like tax reform, job creation, and efforts to strengthen national security. Number 4. Jim Caviezel. In May 2023, during an interview on Steve Bannon's show called The War Room, 55-year-old Jim Caviezel drew parallels between Trump and Moses from the Bible. He thinks that God chose Trump, and as such, he sees the former U.S. president as excellent. This was also his way of telling the world that he would vote for Trump in the upcoming 2024 presidential elections. Despite his conservative views, Jim Caviezel, known for his portrayal of Jesus in Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ and the unexpected success of Sound of Freedom in 2023, continues to thrive in his career. For Caviezel, it's not just about supporting a candidate, it's about standing up for what he believes in. He sees Trump as a competent figure who represents his values and visions for the country. Caviezel doesn't hold back his admiration for Trump in interviews and public appearances. There have been many instances of him praising the former president's achievements and defending him against detractors. As the 2024 elections draw nearer, Caviezel's endorsement of Trump could carry weight, especially among his fans and followers. He's using his platform to encourage others to join him in supporting Trump's bid for the presidency once again. Number 3. Jon Voight. Oscar-winning actor Jon Voight used to be more on the liberal side. He even protested against the Vietnam War and supported John F. Kennedy back in the day. As a famous actor with a successful career spanning decades, Jon Voight's political inclinations have gained massive media attention and caused public admiration and controversy on the political scene. But it seems like Jon Voight is leaning more to the conservative side as he's been all about Trump for a while now and is not afraid to show it. Even back in 2016 and 2020, when Trump was running for president, Voight was all in. He voted for Trump, not once, but twice, and he intends to do it again in the upcoming 2024 presidential elections. In August 2023, Voight expressed his belief that the former president is a man who wants to rescue America. Voight also stated that Biden's administration has caused division within the country and pushed citizens into what he called a civil war. Then, in December 2023, quotes from Voight's 2016 interview with the conservative news outlet Breitbart gained widespread attention after being incorrectly attributed to Tom Selleck. Voight urged all Americans who witnessed and experienced what he saw as the decline of America during the Obama years to support Donald Trump. He emphasized his confidence in Trump, stating that Trump will not disappoint America. Voight called on all decent people to recognize the nation's challenges and stressed the importance of making the right voting choice to safeguard the country. Voight doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk too. He's not just saying he likes Trump, he's out there doing stuff to help him. He goes to Trump rallies and talks to people about why he thinks Trump's the best choice for president. He's not afraid to speak his mind, even if not everyone agrees. Number 2. Dana White. Dana White, the big boss of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, commonly known as the UFC, is well renowned for his support of Donald Trump in politics. White isn't just a bigwig in the world of mixed martial arts. He's also a big player in politics, especially regarding Trump. Since the early 2000s, when Trump's support helped revive a struggling UFC, up to his time in the White House, Dana White and Donald Trump have collaborated to elevate mixed martial arts as a favorite sport of the MAGA movement. White has recently come out as Trump's link to modern fight enthusiasts, whose demographics align closely with a significant portion of the reshaped Republican base. But last fall, criticism arose when White struck a massive deal with Bud Light to become the UFC's official beer sponsor. Some people accused him of betraying his principles. Sources reveal that when a persistent critic continued targeting the company in February 2022, White reached out to Trump, who was reluctant to cause any trouble. Shortly after, Trump took to social media to suggest that Anheuser-Busch deserved another chance. He gave points to support his argument, and people noticed that many of his points closely resembled White's. Since Trump's tenure as president ended, the UFC has provided him with a steady refuge. Even now, Trump displays deep knowledge and enthusiasm for the history and nuances of the UFC. White has pledged publicly never to speak ill of Trump, appreciative of the boost Trump provided in the early days. While White seemed to enjoy the benefits following Trump's election in 2016, he mostly avoided getting tangled in daily political disputes until the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. This period was one of the things that solidified White's standing as a significant figure in the MAGA movement. As a result, the long-standing connection between his circle and Donald Trump's has been cemented. And number 1, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne being number 1 on this list is surprising for many reasons. Now, Lil Wayne's not new to politics. He's been around the block and has even met with Trump before. But still, some people, especially his fans, are scratching their heads about this one. The thing is, Lil Wayne is mainly known for his music, not necessarily his political views. He's always been about the beats and the rhymes, not so much about who's running the country. So when he started dropping hints that he would support Trump in the 2024 presidential elections, it caught some people off guard. But Lil Wayne's advocacy for Trump didn't just start. Just 4 years ago, in 2020, Lil Wayne met with Trump and posted a picture together on social media. He praised Trump's criminal justice reform efforts and economic policies, saying that he'd done much for the African-American community. A few people are speculating that Lil Wayne is backing Trump up for personal reasons, particularly those related to his business ventures. Lil Wayne is not just a rapper, he's a mogul. He has clothing lines, record labels, small merchandise businesses, and even his own liquor brand. So when he's looking at the candidates, he may be thinking about who's going to be good for business. And in this case, the answer is likely Donald Trump. So do you think these celebrities are backing up the right candidate? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.